I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried to do a proper back handspring, but some things just aren't clicking. So today I'm going to help you learn how to do a proper back handspring. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of my stuff in my home gym back in Michigan, All American Flames Gymnastics. I'm here in New Orleans at All Star Gymnastics. Hurricane Zeta came through and knocked everything out of whack, and the gym just got powered today for the first time in about a week. So today the gym is going to be up and running, and it's fun to be back here, and I get to come in and train and kind of help you guys learn some cool skills. A couple of things to know before learning the back handspring is just making sure that you're keeping your arms nice and straight throughout the skill, trying to keep your arms up by your ears all the way through the skill as much as you can, and then just making sure that you have the proper mindset and commitment to make sure that you can go backward, land on your hands safely, and then onto your feet. Now, when doing back handsprings, you cannot be afraid to go backward because the skill is essentially sitting, leaning back, and almost falling, but onto your hands. So I'm going to sit, lean back. You can see how I kept my arms up by my ears, they stayed nice and straight, but the goal again is to sit, lean back. You should feel yourself starting to fall a bit before going backward onto your hands. Well, this is Miss Jackie. She's the owner of All Star Gymnastics here in Marrero, and today
we're in Harvey.
We're in Harvey. I should know this because I live here. But I'm going to be slowly spotting her on a back handspring, just explaining the techniques on what you should be doing properly in the back handspring. And she's a master, obviously, but I'm going to do a nice slow spot for Miss Jackie today. So, in the beginning of a back handspring, the goal is to bend your knees just a little bit. So you're going to sit, and then as you jump backward into that back handspring, you're going to extend your body. Hands go onto the floor. Do you see how her arms stayed nice and straight? Her legs are nice and straight. And then you put your feet down. Now you can either step out of it, putting one foot down at a time, or you can snap your feet down. But I'm going to show you one more time, kind of those little basic steps to go into the back handspring. Sit, extend your body as you jump, hands hit the floor, snap down. Perfect, yay. Good job, Miss Jackie.
Thank you.
So this here, this octagon little rolly thing, that's exactly what we call it here in the gym, a rolly. So this is super, super good in learning a back handspring. If you do have access to a gym and you go to an open gym, or you can even purchase one of these yourself, this is a vital tool in learning a back handspring, because if you don't have someone there to actually spot you and do it, how I just did with Miss Jackie, you can treat this as if someone is spotting you. So you would do that same sit, extend your body over it, get your hands onto the floor on the other side, and then snap your feet down. Now, for those of you guys who are interested in learning a lot more of this stuff, I do have online training. For a skill like a back handspring, when you're first learning it, obviously you do need a little bit more hands-on help. So if you do have someone there personally or something like this to help you, that's awesome. But if you do already have the skill or other skills that you just want to fine-tune a bit and don't require so much hands-on coaching, I'm always available to do online lessons because, again, it is a little bit harder now to travel around and actually do hands-on private lessons where I can spot you safely through all these tricks. So if you're working on those tricks and you already kind of have them and you're at an intermediate level or even like at that like high skill level, I can help you out with fine-tuning certain skills. So make sure you check out my website and look at the online coaching lessons. Sit, extend, snap. Oh, that worked. I don't know if I've ever actually done one over a roll. Now, I know and understand that a lot of you guys might not have access to a gym or this type of equipment, so I'm going to replay that clip of me spotting Miss Jackie and kind of explain to you guys how to spot someone or how to be spotted in a back handspring and how to do it properly and safely. So here's that clip again of me spotting Miss Jackie. This is kind of to show you how to properly spot somebody or to show someone else how to properly spot you. So make sure that you are grabbing behind their lower back and getting a nice grip, as well as behind their knees. This is super important because you want to make sure that they don't just fall onto their head. And so this is to guide them slowly into a back handspring. So a nice firm grip almost around the waist and behind the knees. And this will help you get them onto their hands. So you can see here, onto the hands, nice straight arms, and you have a nice hold so they cannot fall onto their head. Now I'm going to demonstrate a few back handsprings for you. I'll do one by itself. I'll show you how to connect to, and then I'll kind of show you and pinpoint exactly how to do them in a connection. Now, as you saw, I just did a bunch of back handsprings, showed you different ways to do the technique. Make sure you're focusing on where my arms are as I'm doing them, how straight I'm trying to keep them the best I can, trying to keep my legs as straight as I can. A big part of this is foot placement. So I'm gonna show some videos over here of where your feet should properly be to do consecutive back handsprings, and along with that, where your feet should be if you want to do a back handspring into a skill that's going to launch you up. Because as you can see, when I'm doing these back handsprings, my feet are hitting in front of me and that shoots me backward, and then when my feet hit behind me, that's when I shoot up. So make sure you're paying attention to these for the proper foot placement, as well as all the other techniques I've talked about, like keeping your arms up and straight and trying to keep your legs nice and straight and do these skills very quickly. All right, so this is going to be about foot placement. Now, if you're trying to do a flip and make sure you go up nice and high in the air, what you're going to do, whether you're landing from a back handspring or a round off or something, if you're trying to go up into the air, what you're going to do is land with your feet a little bit behind you, and this will help you set up. Because if you do land with your feet a little bit in front of you like this, what happens is you go backwards. So that'd be for a back handspring or a whip. So if you're trying to go into the air nice and high and you want to set up, feet are going to be a little bit behind you when you land. And if you're trying to go backward really far or really fast, handspring or whip, you're going to land with those feet a little bit in front of you, coming out of a back handspring or a round off. So to reiterate all the things I said before, just make sure that you're keeping your arms nice and straight, trying to keep them by your ears as you're doing the back handspring. Make sure you have enough arm strength. Make sure you're doing it in a super safe place. If you need spotting, make sure that you're asking for it. You can train it into like a foam pit, a pool, anything, anywhere almost. Just make sure you're doing it in a safe spot and that you're ready to do it. I understand that a back handspring can be a super scary skill to do. I know that it takes a lot of arm strength and shoulder flexibility, and I know that it can be scary going backward and putting your hands on the ground. But like I said, if you just follow all those simple steps and just make sure that you're focusing on the techniques and things, it should not be too difficult for you. Now, if you are watching this and you watch any of my other tutorials, I do have other kinds of videos that are super fun, traveling and tricking gatherings, all kinds of fun events, and I'll list those right here so that you can go and check out some of the other fun stuff instead of just the strictly educational. You can watch a lot of the fun stuff and a lot of the behind the scenes things.